Thank you so much for tuning in to this week's installment of our Financial Freedom Friday weekly video series, where we have been discussing matters of personal and family finance. Before I get started with this week's video, I am just going to pause and I want to say welcome to the new channel subscribers. Welcome and thank you so much for subscribing. And I just hope that the information that is shared here, that you find value in it and that is helpful to you and your family on your financial journey. All right, well, again, thank you and welcome to the channel. So if you watched last week's video, how much do I need? Thank you so much for watching that and for sharing that video. And I hope that information was helpful. If you haven't watched it, I will link it here. You could go watch it after you watch this video. All right. So to get started this week, I'm going to be sharing one of my favorite financial literacy tools. And I can honestly say it has not always been one of my favorite tools. Um, but over time, it has become one of my favorite financial literacy tools. And if you guessed what I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to be talking about a budget. All right. So budgets are great tools. Um, I just, the reason it wasn't one of my favorite in the past is because of me. I lack discipline. And with a budget, well, with anything that, once you learn, you gain knowledge. If you don't apply it, it doesn't really help you. So there's not going to be any change if you don't apply what you've learned, right? So a budget is one of my favorite tools because it helps you apply this knowledge that you have gained, and it helps you be conscious of what steps you're taking. So it has become one of my tools because I have become more disciplined. So anyway, to get into it, I want to quickly tear down some walls of or negative emotions that you may have towards using budgets that I know I had in the past, which is probably why I didn't use them or stick to them. Okay. So number one of the greatest myths about budgets are a budget equals deprivation. And I just want to say, budgets do require discipline. And that is probably why it wasn't one of my favorite tools. But requiring discipline does not mean it doesn't equal deprivation. You can set an allotment in your budget for entertainment and fun. It doesn't mean that you're going to be boring, or your life has to become boring because you're going to be disciplined. And budgets are just, helpful tools to help you reach your financial goals. And actually, using a budget, it's rewarding and it builds confidence. And I know personally, I have more confidence and less shame towards my finances and my goals because I have been using a budget. So that's one myth buster. And another one, budgets cannot be changed. People believe that budgets are set in stone. And budgets can absolutely be updated as your finances change. I know right now many families are facing changes in their finances right now with everything that's going on in our world currently with the pandemic. Definitely stay on track by updating and adjusting your budget to meet your current financial situation. So this week, that's what I have for you. I hope that you found this information helpful. If you want more information on my company's budgeting tools and how we can help you and your family with your financial goals, my email is below in the description box. It's jabadvantage@gmail.com. But again, it is linked below in the description box. And I would love to set up a time to talk with you and see how I can serve you and your family. Stay safe, and I'm excited about next week's video, so stay tuned.